Imagine being able to concentrate for hours and hours without getting tired. Imagine that all your fear about the examination, all your anxiety, it goes away and there is a sense of calm every single day when you're studying. Imagine you're not even tempted to open social media. You love studying, you enjoy the process of learning. Imagine that your intuition has become so strong that automatically you come to know these questions are important and they actually come in the examination. Imagine the kind of intuition that brings the right resources to you, the right books to you, the right courses to you, the right people to you, the right advice to you. You might think this is too much, this is not even possible, but actually no, it's very much possible and it happens on a day-to-day basis for regular meditators. So in this video, we will discuss what is meditation in 2 very simple steps that you will be able to understand. So make sure you watch this video till the end and then practice it daily also to reap the benefits of meditation in your studies. Let's start off. Let's discuss the process of meditation. Okay, in my opinion, meditation is a 2 simple step process. The first step is you have to quiet your mind, and the second step is you have to connect to the source energy. Stick with me throughout the video. We are going to discuss both of these points in detail if you really want to understand this meditation process. Most of the videos, most of the channels, they just talk about the first step. The first step, that is quieting your mind. Most of the channels, most of the people, they do not talk about connecting with the source energy, which is a very, very important step in meditation. The first step is to quiet your mind. Okay, now inside your mind, there are so many thoughts that keep on going. Okay, we look at one thing, from that one thing, a memory is triggered, from that one memory, another thought is triggered, and then another thought is triggered. We have thousands of thoughts throughout our day. And these thoughts, they block us from actually focusing in our studies or anything in general, right? So first of all, our job is to quiet our mind. So do this one small experiment. Maybe just for 5 minutes, try to sit down without looking at anything, without trying to think anything, without consuming any information. Okay, just sit in a relaxed position. Okay, close your eyes and listen to your thoughts. You will be able to see that there are so many thoughts. Now, it's not necessary that this is actual stress about your examination or actual stress about your ex. It might be just simple thoughts that are flowing. What did I eat? Should I buy that dress? That thing I saw on social media? That thing I saw on television? That book? That concept? That courtroom? Something or the other. It is going to keep on going in your mind. These are random thoughts. You got to quiet them. Okay? So here, the first step in meditation is to practice to quiet down your mind. Okay, so that means here you simply have to practice, sit down in one place, relax your body, close your eyes, not intentionally think anything. You just got to listen to your thoughts. You just got to see what is going on in your mind. Okay, you got to focus your energy into one place. Okay, when the thoughts come in your mind, you don't have to indulge in it. You have to hold back. You have to still keep on focusing on that one tool. Okay, now there are many tools to focus on. In order to empty our minds, there are different ways that have been designed by different people to try to empty our mind. You can try to focus on your breathing. So if you try to concentrate all of your energy just on your breathing process, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so then you will try to notice that your thoughts are slowing down. Even when they keep coming, even when they distract you in your mind, if you do not indulge in them, then they will slow down, and slowly after practice, after some time, they are going to reduce down to almost like 1 or 2 thoughts here and there. So this focusing on your breath, it helps us in focusing in general. That reduces the thoughts in our mind and that helps us in emptying our mind. There are other ways also. You can try to focus on one mantra also. Okay, mantra, it could be verbally saying Om, or maybe just saying any other word or phrase, or mentally repeating 1 or 2 phrases again and again and again and again, so that instead of thinking about those thoughts that are troubling you, you start focusing and bringing all your attention to this one mantra. Okay, now these mantras could be positive mantras, it could be something affirmative, it could be something nice, it could be something in Sanskrit, it can also be something in English, it could be just a general word. For example, let's say I have a lot of thoughts coming. Okay, I don't want to think about them. Then I can say stop, stop, stop thinking, stop thinking, stop thinking. Stop thinking can also become a mantra, by the way. See, it's just a tool to focus all your energy so that you don't think about 100 other things, so that your thoughts slow down. Another tool that a lot of people use is meditative music, and personally speaking, I have also used that. Some people also use guided meditation. Basically, there is an external thing, that is, we are using our ears and we're using the music that is coming into our ears as a way to focus. Another tool that you can be using is you can just light up a candle and you can focus on the flame of the candle. Okay, just by focusing on the flame of that candle, even with open eyes, you can do meditation. Okay, some of the people, sometimes what happens is they're looking at one spot in the sky or one spot on the wall, and they just keep looking at that one thing without blinking the eyes, just so focused. That is meditation. So you can use any of these tools to try to calm your mind down. Now here, this is a difficult part. Why do I say this? Because it might not work in the first time. The first time when you try to focus on your breathing or some music or some mantra, it might not work. You might still be distracted or you might feel sleepy. Might happen. But you got to build this thing by practice. The more you practice, the more you get better at quieting your mind. So every single day, probably for 10 minutes in the beginning, you can start practicing this. And then later on, you can build up to 30 minutes, 1 hour as it goes by. Okay. Now, are there any rules relating to what time you should meditate? There are no rules. There are no rules. Many people will tell you that you should wake up in the morning and that time you should meditate. Many people will tell you you should meditate in the evening, but there are no fixed rules. It depends on you. You can pick and choose whatever time works for you. You can pick and choose whatever place works for you. So that was the first step. The second step is connecting to the source, or what I also call getting into the vortex or the zone. This is the fun part. This is where the magic happens. But in order to get to this part, you got to do the first step. You got to empty your mind. Then only what is going to happen is there's going to be an internal doorway that will open up. And through this doorway, you will be able to sense that there is energy gushing in. There's a lot of positive energy that just gushes it. It recharges your entire body. It recharges your mind. It releases the pain. It builds up your intuition. It is just pure positive energy. And who knows where this energy is coming from, but it comes to all of us as long as your mind is quiet. Okay. So therefore I'm saying that this is the source energy. So try imagining like this. Try imagining you're just sitting in a calm position, legs folded, your eyes are closed, and then just imagine that from the sky there's a beam of light that is starting to fall down. Okay. This beam of light, it hits your head and then it penetrates the top of your head and it enters into your body. Okay, slowly and slowly this white positive light is filling up your head and then your neck and then your body, your arms, your legs, till your feet, the tip of your toe. It is filling you up entirely, slowly, and it is vibrating inside of you. It is removing all the pain. It is removing all the difficulties, removing all the stress that you must be carrying. It is making you happy, making you calm. Now, if you have done this, then right now at this point, you might be feeling like you are in a very happy place. You're in a zone, in a vortex. This vortex is basically filled with energy. Might sound voodoo to you, but it's just how it is. Internally, in your mind, you will start realizing that you are in a very blissful place, in a magical place where nothing can go wrong. You are so happy, you are so confident, you are so calm at the same time. You're protected, nothing can go wrong at this place. Okay, that is what I call the vortex or the zone, or connecting to the source energy. At this place, you're so charged up that you have the energy to fight in the world. You have the energy to fight in life. And you can sit down for longer hours. No matter what comes now in your way, you have the energy to face it. You have the energy to love yourself and love others, even if they're not good people. Okay, so that is being in the vortex. Okay, so once you empty your mind, you get there. And when you get there in the zone or the vortex, the longer you stay in the zone or the vortex, you start and continue to receive this energy throughout your body. It's like recharging your entire body, and it's also like recharging your whole mind space. Okay, so when that happens, that's where the magic is going to happen. If you keep practicing this every single day, or maybe even twice a day, then this is definitely going to improve overall your concentration, your intuition, your mood, your ability to manage stress. So you will basically feel very relaxed throughout your preparation, very calm, and you will just focus on working. You will not even be distracted. You will not even want to open social media. If something good is happening with other people's life, you might not even bother about it. You might not bother about any of the opinions of other people. You will be so content and happy and relaxed in yourself. And this is bliss. That is the kind of happiness and the bliss, the calm that cannot be compared with anything else in the world. The important thing to note here is that you will have to be in practice to start realizing this magical power of meditation. Okay, and also sometimes it may come, sometimes it may not come. So you have to be a little flexible about it. The point as of now is that you got to start practicing. Now I would like to recommend you one book that has really helped me in understanding meditation and practicing meditation. That is The Heartfulness Way. Okay, you can use this book to understand what is meditation and also practice it. Okay, apart from that, there are many other schools of thoughts regarding meditation. You can go with any of these schools of thoughts also. Okay, I hope this video really helps you and it inspires you to meditate regularly.